YouTube stream is working. Holy moly. Okay. Adding everyone, sorry. I should have wrote this before I went live. I also had all this time to figure out the emotes on YouTube.com. I also did not do that. It's okay though. Weeball. There we go. That's somewhat centered enough. Okay. Let's do it. Gaming time. Holy schmoly, day 83. We're almost there, baby. Sorry for worrying you guys. I'm fine now. The next morning, I'm back on my feet. I called everyone to the hangar and apologized for being in bed so long. Why is that sound effect so loud? Yo, what's up, Justin? Again, you came in right on time for, Takumi, thank goodness you're okay. You were so sad. There. I'll make you some porridge with egg later, okay? No thanks on the porridge. I get the feeling Nozomi's been turning more and more sisterly ever since she started looking after Commune. Durumi, Yagamu, you two came to visit me a lot. Thanks for cheering me up. Too bad you didn't die so I could have Mistress Tsubasa all to myself. You look so adorable in your catatonic state. I wanted to immortalize you in wax and use you to decorate my room. Hey, stop saying scary things or no dessert. Seriously, stop with the big sister act. Maybe everyone looks like Commune to her now. I wanted to thank Commune too, but there was no sign of her. Maybe she was working on the escape pod. And last, but far from least, Tsubasa. She awkwardly averted her eyes. I guess she must be feeling embarrassed about what happened. I decided I would talk to her about it later, then look to Yugamu. He urged me to keep talking with his eyes. Takumi, sorry to do this to you when you're just getting back, but we need to discuss what happens next right away. If we take too long, round 4 will start. Round 4 will last from day 86 to day 100. Right now is our break. There's no way we're going to do this a 4th time. Absolutely not. We're all in agreement then. We're not participating in this invader hunt again. But if we want to leave the game, we're going to need to procure fuel for the escape pod somehow. Fuel as in a large amount of cryptoglobin. Commune said before we'd need cryptoglobin from the strongest class of commanders. Strongest class of commanders. That Dal Sha is... I don't remember how his name was pronounced, but surely fits the bill. Wasn't it? I think it was just Dal Sha. If we could beat him and take his cryptoglobin, we'll definitely be able to launch the escape pod. But he was insanely strong. Our attacks didn't do anything to him. I have PTSD from almost getting killed by him. Are you alright, Mistress Tsubasa? If you need somewhere to puke, aim for my face. I can relate to your nausea. Dal Sha is beyond powerful. Now is it fair that his defense is enough to nullify every attack? He's the only one we just can't beat. Alone, that is. Alone? I wondered what he was implying, and just then... Please, allow me to handle Dal Sha. Yeah? Whoa! When did you get here? Oh my god! The jailbait shrine maiden! Don't say that. It's so cute when you just show up like that. My sister's the cutest girl in the cosmos. True enough, but more importantly... Commune, Do you know anything about Dal Shah? Dal Shah is the most renowned warrior, is one of the most renowned warriors in all of history. Naturally, word of his ability spread throughout the land. Then, do you know how we could get through those impossible defenses of his? Dal Shah, he's permanently cloaked in a mist of divine blood, cryptoglobin. The blood he expels is the true form of his impenetrable defense. In order to damage him, you must first destroy his cloak of cryptoglobin. Destroy it? How do we do that? It's quite simple. Use poison. Pure divine blood is weak only to poison, even more so when it's exposed like that. So we need poison that works on cryptoglobin. We'd better figure that out. Wait, hold on. I could swear we already. The cryptoglobin they absorb. It's the poison that they used. Hey, Yugamu. You made a poison that works on cryptoglobin when you killed the previous sponsor, right? Could we use that to beat Dal Shah? Yes, I was thinking the same thing. I've already given Commune the poison I made. Yugamu's poison is quite well made. After I make a few improvements to it, it'll be able to break through Dal Shah's impenetrable defense. Things were moving smoothly and quickly. If we keep this momentum going, we'll be able to take down Dal Shah and get his cryptoglobin. But don't just celebrate yet. We have another foe who's a far bigger nuisance. Let me guess, the sponsor. I can't get a read on them at all. It's highly likely they'll insert themselves in our battle with Dal Shah. They might even have a more evil trick in store for us. Knowing them, they definitely do. Maybe we should take out the sponsor first? I want to kill Dal Shah first. If we keep letting Grandpa wander around the old folks' home, it's not going to be pretty. In short, we have two options right now. Target Dal Shah or target the sponsor. And making that decision falls to me as team leader, I suppose. It so pains me to force you to make a decision while you're convalescing, but I would prefer it if our leader chose our course of action. Whatever you choose, we'll see through it to the end. Do we take care of Dal Shah as soon as possible, or do we take out the sponsor first? If we get Dal Shah's cryptoglobin, we can escape, but it's entirely possible the sponsor will throw something at us to stop us. Maybe we should start with the sponsor then. But I really would rather avoid a direct confrontation with them. We already know how to deal with Dal Shah, but we don't even know who or what the sponsor really is. Dal Shah or the sponsor? I have to make a choice. What am I gonna do here? All right, Justin. Does this lead to like a fast ending? Oh, Dal Shah. Okay. Wait, no. Dal Shah was the answer to how do I pronounce that. I remember seeing that in the chat. Yeah, you chillin'? So picking any one of these I'll know pretty fast. I'm assuming the sponsor... Well, if we fight Dal Shah, then they're right. The sponsor could just be like, well, well, well. Do you want me to tell you the right answer? Well, it depends on how much of a detour this is going to take us on. If it's a long, long detour, then... If one of them is like, we tried to beat the sponsor, but he sucked our blood and we died, like, then that's like easy, you know? He's looking it up. He's spoiling all the other runs for him. He's booting up the game to look it up? What the hell? Oh, hell no. Well, let me pick one, and then if... Okay, I'm picking the sponsor. If the sponsor ends up being, like, long, just tell me and I'll switch to the other one. If it's fast, then whatever. I'll just pick one while you're waiting, because I could go back at any time, so. I still want to defeat the sponsor. They're the embodiment of evil. Unless we eradicate them from this world, they'll come back to haunt us again and again. I fell for their ruse and became a murderer. I can't let anyone else make the same mistake. Do Dalsha first. Will do. Wait, where am I? Oh, it's this one. Before decision. It's your future. We'll fight Dalsha. It's way better if we could avoid fighting the sponsor.
You have no idea what they might throw at us after all. Avoiding fighting an unknown enemy sounds logical to me.
Then our next opponent is Dalsha. I'll give it all I've got this time. That ogre popped me like a balloon. I need to get my revenge.
Commune, please get to work on the poison for Dalsha.
Indeed. Follow my divine footsteps towards your fated victory. Commune, I'll help you. I have a bit more medical knowledge.
If I recall, Dalsha said something after we fought him last time. He said he'd come to the school. If he says he's gonna come to us, then we'll let him. We'll set up the poison traps around the school grounds and be ready and waiting to engage. We'll intercept him. We're settled. We wouldn't participate in round 4. Instead, we made steady preparations for whenever Dalsha eventually showed up. Oh, I thought it was going to skip to like multiple days. Oh, wait, it is. I was like, I thought this was going to skip multiple days, but it had to load for day 87. Day 87 was when Dalsha finally showed up at the school. But his entrance completely defied our expectations. In more ways than one. Dalsha just walked right onto school grounds. After finding him standing out there, we rushed out of the school and over to where he was standing. When did you get here?
What happened to the alarm? Why didn't it go off?
Alarm? What are you talking about?
Is this a commander? Yeah, his name is Dalsha. He's incredibly strong, so look out.
I was watching from the roof. He just walked right through the wall of fire like it was nothing.
This old-timer is has to be basically invincible if Undying Flames can't even touch him.
Damn it. This wasn't in the plan. The fight wasn't supposed to start like this. It was also sudden that we were thrown off. It was going to be hard for us even to fight properly now. I'll give you 1 minute. Calm your minds and prepare to battle. With that, Dalsha turned away and put some distance between us.
He's waiting? He did mention that he didn't like to do sneak attacks or something before, right? Looks like we've been saved by his code of chivalry.
Yeah, we were about to get completely wiped out before we could even get started. We calmed ourselves during the minute we were given. And then we began our battle against the practically invincible commander. We died. Oh, what the hell? He brought reinforcements?
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength. Blood of my bond release!
Voiced Fog! I can't wait till I get to be a commander.
It is I, the paragon of warfare, Dalsha! I have come!
He has
Let
come.
us begin. Come and prepare to die.
This is our last fight. Everybody, stick to the plan.
What plan? Nobody told us anything.
We have traps buried around the school grounds. We just have to get him to step on one.
Reckless attacks will get you killed. We're going to need to use our wits for this fight.
All poison traps are destroyed, or all... They put them on the outsides? Okay, this one's all allies are annihilated, all poison traps are destroyed, barrier generator is destroyed. Okay. Oh, and you can activate it. Okay, so at first I was thinking Ema could, at first I was thinking Ema could just get them over, but I guess he probably can't. What are my abilities?
Here we go. Let's go.
Okay, so
Ready as I'll ever be.
I guess I gotta move over to one of these. What's the bomb ratio? It's just okay.
Time for action.
So I guess I'll dash over to here.
Let's do this.
I'll dash over to here. And then probably gotta kill some guys for
Let's get to the killing.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Ignores armor calculation. She could just kill that straight up.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do that first.
Taking the
Kill
shot.
that guy.
I'm feeling
Okay,
weaker.
Okay. So now I can move him. Into there, kill
What
that.
a nuisance.
What a nuisance!
Here goes. I'll blow you away. I guess I'm up.
I guess that would kill two things.
What a nuisance.
So I guess we'll do that.
Hardly a challenge.
I can't wait. Does this do it for you? I'm good to go. Stinks, doesn't it?
Stings, down it!
Killing game time.
You guys
Ready when
will
you are.
not be able
I'm
to kill
taking the
anything
wheel.
right now.
Locked and loaded. I'm good forever.
I wonder if I should set up metal fences. I guess I can't do it now.
turn.
Also, if Dal Shah just runs over and fucks shit up, I guess that wouldn't really help me. Let's put up a metal fence like here.
Perfect here. Leave it to me.
Then I'll put up an explosive mine
Just
like
a
right
quick
there.
drop off. Ready when you are.
What
Ready
do I
when you
have
are.
that gives like a lot of AP?
I'm
I guess I could kill a couple things. Or one thing. Oh wait, I guess I could just use there we go. His ass is in fact not in range. So I guess I needed to
Ready when you are.
I guess I needed to move more.
Let's go. Good to go.
I should probably kill some of these things before they
I got this. Here goes. Let's go.
Okay, so she has 3 now. I'm trying to remember how her attacks work. Because there's like one of them that does like, it gets like enhanced. Yeah.
Go away. Boring.
Oh, she got stunned though.
Leave it to me.
I guess that wasn't so great.
Don't try to stop me. Let's keep it up. Ready when you are.
She only does 1 damage.
All good. Let's get to the killing. This hurts.
I'll do my best. I'll set it up.
Okay. Oh shit. I need to have
turn.
him
Let's
move
go.
again.
I've got this. Let's go. Harder. Say when.
Because I need to move him, like, out here. Kind of getting owned here, not gonna lie. Dude.
This is poison gas.
I don't know, I thought I had to activate it.
I never would have guessed there was a poison that could work on me. My vaunted defense has come crumbling down.
Don't turn tail and run just because your invincibility's gone. We urgently need you to die for us.
Now why would I run? I have been waiting to be cornered like this my entire life.
Oh shit.
I was fought to die in battle.
To die?
To die on the battlefield is the fate of all true warriors. Do you not also long for the pleasure of an honorable death?
Absolutely not. Because all we want is to live.
Life and death are but two sides of the same coin. For you to live, you must put your enemy to death. Now that the time has come, kill me to gain the life you so deeply desire.
This guy's epic. To battle! Alright, so I didn't get everybody into my zone. So I have 74 voltage, though. God, everybody is so strong, though.
Here we go! I'm taking the wheel.
Okay, what is best for me to do? So... I gotta kill things, but I don't remember what... I don't remember what everybody's line of attack is for their super move.
Ready when you are. Leave it to me.
This one's like a big rectangle. I remember
Locked and
that.
loaded. This should slow them. Ugh.
So
I
she
can
could get...
still move.
So she could get 2 of them in one. So that's probably a good one to do. I don't think I'll be able to do... That is like so much damage to have to do. He has 80 life.
My turn.
And I need her to pretty much use... Like, every time I ult, I need her to be able to bring him back.
Good to go.
So I need an attack potion.
This should do it.
Do I use her to bolster him up? I could only kill one of these guys with a super move. Probably not this guy. That guy seems really big.
I can't wait. This'll do. Ooh, I've still got some kills in me.
Yeah, they just do like 6 damage. So let's do this. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing the right one because I love to press the wrong button.
I'm not going down alone. An excellent display.
So now I have... I'm gonna get multiple
Say
ults.
when. Let's do this.
I need a
Time to
defense
use-
potion because I don't know
Here
what
we
he's
go.
gonna do on retaliate. So that's 6. 6 times 8. No, I can't do 6 times 8 because I'll get another one. So here's what I'll do for now. I'll do that.
Go. Good to go. Say when. Let's do this.
7 times 7 is 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. But 6 times 7 is 42, which is I think is fine. So I need to give myself a move
Not
again.
bad.
He didn't retaliate attack.
Ready when you are. There. Here we go.
And I have one more desperation potion I could use.
Yeah. Let's go. Ha. My turn. Take this. Say when. Yeah. Here we go.
That should be just enough. That boosted me up like crazy, actually. Can I hit anybody else with it? No, just that guy. Okay.
One last strike.
Let's do that once.
Take care of
And
the
good
rest.
Heal.
I've got
Let's go.
Do it again. Let's finish it with a one last strike because I have enough.
Let's do this. Say when. Say this.
All right.
I got this.
One last strike! A second time! the second one last strike. Ugh. Too funny.
All fixed up.
That was, you know what? I haven't done like the super ultra combo in a while, so I had to think about it a little bit without easy.
So I've lost. The time of my destruction is upon me. But
Yeah, you got
I have
fucking
no
owned.
regrets.
One
I
turn,
die
idiot.
a warrior.
He lasted longer getting let into the poison than he
I
did.
still don't get it. Deep down, doesn't everyone want to keep on living?
He lasted longer during like trying to get into the poison than he did after the poison.
In this world, sometimes death is more constructive than continuing to live. When I defied that woman, I was ousted from my position as a hero. Imprisoned. I despaired of dying in that emptiness. I am truly grateful you all appeared. Because now I can die on the battlefield as a warrior.
Thank you for fighting honorably.
After we used a sneak attack poison on you, after you said you wouldn't use any sneak attacks.
You could have massacred us if you'd opted for a sneak attack instead.
Yeah. I'm glad you were the last enemy we had to face.
We all fought dirty and we won. Thank you for not fighting dirty.
It was an honor to have you as my last opponents as well. You are all true warriors.
It's so funny.
Now, finish me off like the warriors you are, and enjoy your reward of life.
If we could get Dalshaw's cryptoglobin, we could take the escape pod to the artificial satellite. I held my sword over my head, ready to end Dalshaw's life. Before I could say anything in response, this is where, yep, it's the same, you know what, I completely forgot, but it's the fucking, he comes in, takes the syringes for the fucking people. Yep. That was actually, like, of course that would happen. The sponsor's bees descended furiously from above. What are these insects? They lifted Dalshaw's body high up in the air, and before I could so much as blink, they'd sucked all of the blood out of him.
A truly incredible victory!
Yeah, you know what, I like forgot because that's what's been happening with every commander. I just forgot about that. But the moment that like little pause happened, I was like, oh yeah. Suddenly appearing out of nowhere, the sponsor took control of the scene.
Oh, great. You're always just in time to ruin things.
Get out of here! I don't even want to look at you!
What are you doing here, sponsor? This isn't your scene. Drop Dalshaw's cryptoglobin and get lost.
Oh, Takumi! I'm so glad to see you're feeling better. But if you're not sick anymore, you should really be hunting. But invader hunt without you is hardly worth running. Turns out, every good game needs the villain. A savage murderer like you.
Shut up and give us the cryptoglobin. Do you want me to kill you right here?
Okay, settle down. I'll give your prize back here.
The sponsor cleared their throat and began to imitate the previous sponsor.
I shall divide this mighty prize among only the most excellent of my hunters. I'll split Dalshaw's cryptoglobin between the current 3 top players.
Oh no.
And first,
Oh wait, no, okay.
second, Takumi Sunino. And third, Yugamu Amakagi.
I thought it was gonna be like Takumi and then the twins.
These 3
Or not the twins, but the brother and sister. Or are they twins? I don't remember.
accept my gift.
The sponsor used the bees to distribute syringes filled with Dalshaw's cryptoglobin to the top 3 hunters. All of Dalshaw's cryptoglobin ended up in the hands of our team. In other words, we'd be able to launch the escape pod. I desperately fought to keep the smile off my face. I was so happy on the inside that I wanted to dance, but I couldn't show my emotions in front of the sponsor. I needed to tread carefully until we launched the escape pod. The joy in our hearts knowing we'd outwitted the sponsor, our team left the schoolyard. Until Darumi's like, hell no! Let's see if I get an S. Oh, baby. The second half of the game, so easy to S. With Dalshaw's cryptoglobin in hand, we headed right for the hangar. We ran down the halls full tilt. We arrived at the gym, then through the hole hidden under the loose floorboard. We went to the skate pod hangar. Commune! We got Dalshaw's cryptoglobin! We finally did it! Commune, give me a high five! We held up our hard-won syringes of cryptoglobin and announced the good news to Commune, but... Huh? Commune?
Maybe she's taking a nap.
Hey, little shrine meeting girl, come on out already!
We called out, but Commune didn't come. She must be focused on her work inside the pod. I checked inside, but... there was no sign of her in the escape pod either.
Why? Why isn't she here?
Uh-oh.
I told her it was dangerous, so she needed to stay put.
Maybe she noticed we were fighting Dalshaw and went to see how it was going.
She was really worried about whether we'd be able to win.
Let's look for her. We can't let the twins find her.
She's more than likely a target of the invader hunt. If the twins find her, they might go after her in hopes of getting points, like what happened with Eva. We sprinted out of the storeroom and looked all over the school. In every classroom, the infirmary, the war room, the rec room. But no matter where we looked, there was no sign of her. We regrouped in the gym.
She's not here! We can't find her anywhere! Commune, where did you go? Stay calm, Nozomi. It's okay, we're gonna find her. But if we still haven't found her, it's possible someone took her. What?
There was Ima or Kako. They might have already taken her outside the school.
Since there's no points if you don't hunt them outside, then we need to hurry. We should all search outside.
We ran through the entrance in the schoolyard in search of Commune, but we found someone blocking our way. The sponsor.
What's the rush? Is it track and field day?
Move! We don't have time for you right now. We squeezed past the sponsor and started to run to the wall of fire.
Are you perhaps looking for someone?
I skidded to a halt in the dirt and whirled around to face the sponsor. Don't tell me.
Did you take Commune? Commune? Do you mean that shrine maiden looking girl?
How? Of all the people to find her, why the sponsor?
Where are you hiding her? Give her back! Give her back right now! No, Nozomi! If you attack them, you'll be breaking the rules!
Yo, what up, Main? What up, Vizzy? Tsubasa just barely managed to restrain Nozomi from grabbing the sponsor. Sponsor! You abducted her, didn't you?
Oh my god! You snatched a little girl? You big freak! You better give her back! Make it quick and I won't tell everyone you're a sick pedo. Can we leave words like abducted and pedo out of this? I was just doing your job of capturing a stray invader loitering on school property. You should be thanking me.
How's Peak? Oh, it's Peak. I knew it. She must have realized we were fighting and gone to check on us. Unfortunately, she must have run into the sponsor.
Give her back! Give Commune back!
Please! Get me back my sister!
The sponsor silently stared at Nozomi as she screamed. They must have found it amusing, They love toying with people's emotions. What do you want, sponsor? What do we have to get? What do we have to do to get you to give her back? Tell us what you want right now.
Can you stop accusing me of kidnapping? I swear I didn't snatch that invader girl.
Liar. Then where is she?
What a strange question. She's been with you this whole time.
Oh no! She's in the fucking with us. What? What are you even saying?
I mean, I handed her out to the top 3 players.
Handed her out. You mean the syringes? What do those have to do with? Then it hit me. A vicious chill ran down my spine. I immediately pulled the syringe out of my pocket. No. No way. That's Del Shaw's cryptoglobin in there. It has to be.
It wasn't all that much, but that little girl had some cryptoglobin inside of her. I sucked it out of her and put it in that syringe along with Del Shaw's. A special blood donation service for my hardest workers.
The sponsor's laugh echoed across the school grounds. My head spun and I nearly collapsed on the spot. That means, while we were fighting Del Shaw, Commune was already...
No, you're lying. You have to be lying.
Yeah, I don't believe it. You're messing with us.
If that's what you think, then take a look. Maybe you'll at least manage to find her body.
Commune, where are you? Nozomi was walking on unsteady legs, her expression stunned. Commune, where are you? Answer me, please. After that, we walked every inch of the school in search of Commune. The sponsor was just lying. There's no way she could be dead. That's what we wanted to believe, but... After night fell, we found a body in the corner of the schoolyard. It was drained of cryptoglobin and completely desiccated. We were sure it was her. Jesus Christ, what a scream. Wait, Nozomi! I couldn't stop her. She was mad with grief knowing her little sister had been killed. Driven by pure loathing, she charged at the sponsor. That's the sound. That's the sound bite they used for that. Nozomi's attack didn't even graze them through the protection of the bees. Oh my god, she's fucking dead. As punishment for violating the rules, she was executed. There we go. You know what? Just end it on that. This song is such a banger, by the way. Time to send this song to Jackson, because he'd probably like it, actually. Alright. Well, a cruel end for Commune. It's like, so I like that it just ended or whatever. But I kind of want to like see what happens like later. Wait, I guess, were they, my like question, I guess, is are they able to use the escape pod without Commune? Because I guess probably not, because she was the one that like did like everything. I just wanted to see like what happens after that, you know, like a little bit of stuff after that. But then it's like, it could have just did like, we spent the rest of our days in grief until the end of the killing game, and then we all died. I don't fucking know. Let's go to which one was it? It was this one, right? Yeah. After decision. All right, so let's try to kill the sponsor before we kill Dal Shah. They're the embodiment of evil. Unless we eradicate them from this world, they'll come back to haunt us again and again. I fell for the ruse and became a murderer. I can't let anyone else make that same mistake.
I totally agree with Takumi. I almost said commune. I'll never forgive the sponsor for toying with us and exploiting our kindness. Never! Nobody gets away with harming my dear Takumi. My dear Takumi, is there something we should know? That was a joke, just a joke. There's nothing going on between Takumi and me. Nothing at all, right? Right, Takumi?
Oh yeah. Absolutely nothing. Nothing.
Like not even a teensy little thing? Cross your hearts and hope to die?
What sort of follow-up question is that? I already said it was nothing. Although, I mean, if we're getting technical, there is one thing.
Why are you telling them about that?
It just slipped out.
Blow up and die, you dumb normies! Only Takumi, though. What is happening? Why are Tsubasa and Takumi fighting all of a sudden? This is more of an expression of love. You'll understand when you're older.
Stop it. We have better things to do than to tease me right now.
I think we should be talking about this even more. We all want to see you happy, Takumi.
What? See me happy? Dude, that soundbite.
You've been suffering all this time because you took on the toughest role among us.
Among us.
So when we see you happy, it gives us a sense of relief. Basically, we wish for your happiness as much as we wish for ours. Didn't you know? We're heartbroken for all those days because you were out of commission. I'll fight the sponsor for daring to inflict so much pain on you just for the kicks.
Because making you happy is the only reason we're even fighting.
In that moment, I knew in my heart that we could beat the sponsor. With friends like this behind me, I could overcome any cunning or intrigue that the sponsor threw at me. This time we'll succeed. Yugamu will now die for you. That's just the Persona thing where it's like your party member will take a fatal hit for you, a fatal blow. The sponsor is going down. We all exchanged glances and nodded. Oh yeah, that was your reference? Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, I don't know how much you played a Persona, considering, you know. I vowed myself that we would defeat the sponsor.
Okay, we need to firm up on strategy. If you'll all kindly accompany me to the biolab. Why the biolab? There's something I need to show everyone. Something critical to our plan and to beating the sponsor.
Yugamo led us all to the biolab.
Here you go. Take a look at these.
Yugamo retrieved some things from the shelf and laid them out on the desk.
These are dismembered parts of a dead body. Yes, indeed. I went around collecting them from all over the schoolyard while we were out on our little break.
A dismembered body in the schoolyard. Whose is it?
There's no mistaking it. These are the body parts of the first sponsor, the one who self-destructed on the last day of the second round.
They blew themselves up to hide their identity after they realized the poison was lethal. That must be why some of these body parts are charred.
Anyway, I analyzed these assorted remains the other day, and I discovered something very intriguing. This body has already been dead for several years.
Years? But the sponsor only self-destructed 20 or so days ago.
I was surprised too. I convinced myself I must have made a mistake. So I checked again and again, but the result was always the same. Every corpse had been dead for at least a few months, sometimes years. So my final conclusion was this. Sponsor's true identity was a dead body. Dead body? You mean they were a zombie? Think about it. Doesn't it make a lot of what we knew about them make sense? They didn't need to eat or sleep, they kept coming back, even when we killed them. That's like the textbook definition of a zombie. I don't know. It sounds too outrageous for me. Think it's impossible, right? But how many impossible things have we already witnessed since coming to this academy? There's probably an actual person controlling these dead bodies using hemoanima. That would explain why the sponsor had so many bodies at their disposal. They were all corpse puppets. And they could grab as many dead bodies as they wanted from a cemetery or something. That's what the first sponsor really was, an army of dead bodies. This idea could also explain why they organized the invader hunt in the first place. What do you mean? By making us slaughter invaders by the dozens, the sponsor would get their prime pick of the dead bodies. Then they could create as many spares as they wanted. They were powering themselves up by making us create dead bodies for them? Exactly. To the sponsor, we're just corpse-churning contractors. That's why the rules of the hunt are fairly lenient towards the players. It was set up in such a way to ensure the sponsor wouldn't lose too many of their contractors all at once. Only executing one player per round did seem kinda half-assed to me. And the duration of each round suddenly went up to 15 days, slowing down the pace of executions. The points distribution system was to help us stay alive for longer as well. Because of that, we were able to hunt together in teams. All so that we could create as many dead bodies as possible. We've been dancing to that zombie's morbid tune and it irks the hell out of me. Do you think the sponsor's also a corpse puppet? Odds are deathly high. They claim to be the sponsor's successor, but they're likely just one of the many corpses in the first sponsor still has at their disposal.
This shit is actually crazy. It is kind of crazy.
This is mind-boggling. The sponsor's been using us all this time? To create dead bodies that turn into zombies. But wait. Blood-curdling possibilities suddenly flashed across my mind. If the sponsor could control dead bodies... Yugamu, if the sponsor's ability is to control corpses, could they use our friends' bodies as well? If they raid Kiyoshika's grave or steal Kurata's body? Gaku and Aito's bodies are in danger as well. We've left them in the morgue. The sponsor could have easily stolen them from under our noses. That's just inhumane. Using their bodies even after they've died. Let's go check on the graves and morgue immediately. We need to make sure the bodies are all accounted for. We all turned at once and started to dash out of the lab when... Whoa, chill out, guys. Yugamu stopped us, his arms outstretched across the doorway. I've already secured our friends' remains. Secured them? Where? In their own dignified coffins in my room. Since we're on the subject, come and pay your respects.
Yugamu be like, that's just a theory, a game theory. Yeah, kinda.
We hesitantly headed towards Yugamu's room. Inside we saw... Yugamu's room was packed to the wall with coffins. It looked more like a morgue than a bedroom now.
Where's your furniture? Your bed?
I dismembered and disposed of them. I figured these guys' eternal sleep was more important than mine, you know?
Damn, what the hell?
Thank you, Yugamu, for protecting their bodies all by yourself. I'm so glad they're safe.
Yeah. You did great. Once the invader hunt is over, we'll give them a proper reburial.
Yugamu, what are those things on top of the coffins?
The bombs from inside their bodies. I surgically removed them when I brought them here. It didn't feel right to leave something so sickening inside them, even in death, you know?
Yugamu.
I could feel my tears welling up at Yugamu's kind consideration. He was probably more repulsed by the bombs than ever, having been blown up by one himself the other day. We all stood before the coffins to pay our respects before leaving Yugamu's room. The moment we stepped out of Yugamu's room onto the rooftop, we heard an unexpected voice.
Hey, do you guys have a minute?
Long time no see, everyone.
Ima and Kako.
Well, well. You two are an unusual sight around here. To what do we owe the honor?
I could already feel tensions rising. We exchanged knowing glances and prepared ourselves to fight if we needed to. Nobody could tell what these two were thinking. They even injured Nozomi during the Eva incident before. No need to be wary. We're here to offer you our unconditional surrender.
Right, like a white flag.
Kako raised both hands as a sign of surrender. So, you're not going to antagonize us anymore. I mean, it's not like we could beat you guys, right?
And now Takemaru is dead.
There's really no point in competing against you. The way things are right now. In fact, we were hoping we could join you.
Sounds like a good deal. For you. After all those terrible things you said to Takumi.
I'm not expecting you to welcome us for free, of course. I come bearing a gift. What kind of gift? My life. I'll stay in last place all through the next round and die. In exchange, I ask that you keep my dear sister safe when I'm gone. What?
Brother dearest, what are you talking about?
I'll even let you lock me in that cage in the courtyard if you doubt my sincerity. Then I'll die in the same cage Ava once occupied. Poetic justice for my attempted murder of your... don't you think?
Brother dearest, no! How could I live without you?
Come now, sister dearest. This is the way it should be.
It's an unspoken rule that an older brother takes the place of his sister when she faces certain death.
I'm doing his voice a little too high, but I think that's always how I've done it. Ima's words made me remember what Eva said just before she died.
To earn my title as mother and the strength of a real parent
I guess this one's voice, so I guess
who
I'll
never
let it play.
sacrifices her children to benefit herself.
A loving heart that moves someone to give their life to protect another, completely contrary to what the Killing Game stood for. And that was why. It's fine. You could both join our team. Really? Yeah. Takemaru asked me to forgive you two anyway. I'm so grateful, Mr. Sumino. I will die as promised, so please take care of my dear... Yo, Bobby! Fighting God! What's up, Bobby? On one condition. Ima, you are prohibited from dying. You need to survive too. What? Hold on, Mr. Sumino. If I survive, someone else has to die. No, nobody has to die. We're going to put an end to this game. Don't worry. As long as we remain united, the sponsor will be no match for us.
Seems like someone's developed a killer new attitude since we saw him last. That's how our leader should be. I feel like we're letting those two off too easy, but I'm good if Takumi is. Ima, Kako, let's put our past behind us and work together for the future. Gross. I can't usually stand cringy stuff like this, but I'll let this one slide. It'll be a change from all that awkwardness, at least.
To be fair to the others, we all fell for the sponsor's ploy to divide and conquer. Now we're finally united as one again. The pride of the Special Defense Unit is at stake. Let's take down that sponsor. Our newfound unity made us all the more determined to fight against our enemy. We'd carry on the will of those who had passed before us and do what needed to be done. Up and at 'em, troops!
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 84th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
I feel like I haven't heard this in forever.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness!
I think it's so funny that both of the runs I've been on, these characters just immediately fucking die, so it's like Like, they don't even fucking exist. Like, all they did was, like, a record. Like, you hang out with them for a couple days, they fucking die. One of them explodes, comes back, explodes again. Like, these characters don't even exist. I'm assuming the other side of the run where you save or where you spare Aito, I'm sure that's where you get Sirei and Nigo, like content, I guess. Or I hope so. Maybe they just always die.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
All right, let's get this meeting started. Needless to say, we're here to discuss how to bring the sponsor down once and for all. I read that wrong, but I shot Yukamu a glance and he took over.
To beat the sponsor, we'll first have to deal with the 3 deadly weapons they wield. First of all, their suit. As you all know by now, it has the ability to negate hemoanima-based attacks. None of our superhuman attacks will even scratch it. Technology that nullifies the power of divine blood? The inventor must be a real wizard. But it's crazy weak against physical attacks. Anyone can destroy it with a regular weapon.
Yeah, we broke through it before with a simple crossbow. It's not all that tough. I shot holes in the first sponsor's suit some 50 nights ago. But damaging it wasn't the real problem.
The sponsor has 2 other weapons at their disposal. The bees are especially lethal. If we so much as touch the sponsor, they'll swarm around and attack us. Just like when they killed the others by
oh wait, this is Kako.
Just like when they killed the others by sucking their blood dry.
Mr. Yakushiji was killed by those accursed bugs too.
Why are all those bees still here in the school after the change of sponsors? Likely because they aren't servants to a specific sponsor. They serve the invader hunt itself. So long as the game continues, we'll have to live in fear of those bees.
It's not like the bees are invincible, though. Remember, we also have one of the sponsor's suits. The bees can't touch anyone wearing it.
But here comes our biggest problem. The sponsor's 3rd weapon. A deadly new weapon they've somehow gotten their hands on. The detonator for the bombs inside of us. Being hell-bent by bombs in our bodies is such a killing game cliche at this point. It's starting to feel like deja vu.
There were 7 buttons on that controller. Each button had an image of one of us on it.
They probably did that so they wouldn't accidentally press the wrong button in the heat of the moment. It ensures the right person gets taken out before they attack the sponsor.
This 3rd weapon's maybe the worst of all. With that around, we couldn't even get close.
Hey, I know. What if I attack the sponsor while wearing the suit? Somi, what is this nonsense? Are you still trying to die?
No, this isn't a suicide mission. In fact, I think the odds are in my favor. Think about it. There's no one better than me to do the job because I don't have a bomb in my body. Oh, right. You're not an official member, so... Nozomi came to the academy of her own free will. She basically snuck in without even the people in charge noticing. Unlike us, she hadn't had a bomb implanted in her while she was unconscious. Even so, it was a good idea to put Nozomi... was it a good idea to put Nozomi in such great danger? Even if we did beat the sponsor by risking her life. Wait a sec, Bobby never finished this route? Brother!
I'd say building a strategy around Nozomi is feasible. It negates one of the sponsor's weapons. That's big. So, I can do it? But even if we risk your life to beat the sponsor, would that really end the game?
Beat the sponsor, beat the game. Oh no! The sponsor's actually still alive! That's been the flow of events so far.
Right. Another successor might show up. They've got an army of zombies after all. Creating successors out of dead bodies is too freaky, even for me.
But didn't the sponsor mention they only had 1 body right now?
Obviously, that was a lie. Why would they show their hands so easily? Should assume the sponsor still has multiple bodies. It's pointless to just kill the one we can see.
How about if we find and kill the person controlling them?
There being one person in control was just a theory.
Oh.
Even if I was right, where would this person be? How could we find them? The sponsor's like a roach that can't be squished.
Tsubasa suddenly raised her voice in frustration.
You just dropped dead already. When will this game end? Don't be sad, Mistress Tsubasa. It's basically stylistic form for killing games to drag on and on. Stylistic form? Ever noticed how killing games in movies or comics never seem to end once they get started? The players exploit a loophole and think they've won, only to find themselves at the start of another game. They beat the mastermind and think it's finally over, only for the true mastermind to show up. It sounds like you're describing the invader hunt. Yeah, cause so far as killing games go, this hunt's about as cliche as they come. I mean, have you seen the rules?
There's no clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. I bet the sponsor's hoping it'll drag on forever. Oh, just knock me out now.
I prefer killing games that start and end with a bang. Oh, my recent recs include...
Darumi proceeded to go on a tangent about killing game reviews and theories, but I'd already tuned out by then. There was something she said earlier that I couldn't get out of my mind. I can just imagine, like, while he's saying this, like, blah, 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 and then Danganronpa 3, blah, blah. There's no clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. She was right. There was nothing in the rules about us winning. For some odd reason, the statement stuck in my mind, even though I couldn't figure out for the life of me why it seemed so important.
Takumi, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just thinking about something. I ignored the odd sensation and focused on continuing the discussion. Let's put our heads together and come up with a way to beat the sponsor and prevent another one from showing up. We talked over different ideas right until nighttime, but still couldn't come up with anything viable.
And then in Danganronpa 2 is like just a game!
Hey, soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Our break time ends tomorrow. The 4 rounds would start in 2 days. Or the 4th round, sorry. I didn't want to play this game anymore. I'd been hoping we could take out the sponsor before it started, but... getting flustered now solves nothing. I should just go to bed. I slipped into bed and laid down with every intention of sleeping. But it was not to be. My mind was still actively thinking about Darumi's words from the afternoon. And sleep had all but fled from me. That was a weird sentence.
There's no clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. I bet the sponsor's hoping it'll drag on forever. Oh, just knock me out now.
I didn't know why I was so hung up on that one point. And I still couldn't find the answer no matter how hard I thought about it. Eventually, I finally started drifting off. Because I fell asleep with the lights on, my sleep was shallow that night. But I did dream. In those dreams, I relived the events that had occurred ever since the sponsor showed up. But the game will immediately cease the sponsor. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. The forceful ending of the game was the one thing that could be construed as a player victory. Maybe that was why I got so hung up on what Darumi said. Because a player victory condition actually did exist. The next scene to flash across my mind was Yugamu being blown up by the second sponsor. The invader hunt didn't end then, even though they'd murdered a player. That was because Yugamu attacked the sponsor first, so punishing him for that was considered just cause. The current sponsor carried that terrible remote control capable of blowing us up everywhere they went. The scene changed as the bodies of our friends that Yugamu had secured. Wait, the scene changed and I saw the bodies of our friends that Yugamu had secured. Here we go. The bombs on top of the coffins. Yugamu had surgically removed them post-mortem. I can't speak right now. He was blown up by one himself. He must have abhorred their very existence. This terrifying weapon was tucked away in the bodies of all my friends.
It's an unspoken rule that an older brother takes the place of his sister when she faces certain death.
Next, the memory of Ima and Kako asking to join our team surfaced in my mind. Ima declared that he would die on behalf of Kako. His determination touched me. Just then, I sat up in bed, suddenly wide awake.
Huh?
I found it. I found it! I'd had an epiphany while shifting through those memories in my dreams. I found a way to end this game. I ran out of my room and went to wake up Yugamu and Darumi.
Well, that is it, Takumi. It's the dead of night, you know.
Yeah, what do you want? I was just about to go visit Mistress Tsubasa in her room.
Listen, guys, I finally found it. I found a way to end the invader hunt.
You mean you found a way to definitively kill the sponsor?
No, we're not going to kill the sponsor. We're going to end the game.
What now? Is there any difference?
As different as chalk and cheese. I've never heard that line. Conflating the two was our first mistake. I shared my new strategy with my friends, their reaction.
That does sound like it could be worth a try.
But it's Yugamu's handiwork that'll make or break the whole thing. You sure that's gonna work?
I'm sure. He's already taken out 6 of those things. You could probably do it blindfolded by now, right?
I've never done it on a living patient before, okay? Don't come crying to me if I end up killing you instead.
Doesn't matter. We could keep coming back with the Revival-matic until you get it right.
You're making this sound like some peaceful picnic. Well, I'll give it a try. It's the job of a leader's aide to pander to his every woman fancy, after all. You don't have much time, so let's start right away. I need you two to come with me to the biolab.
We quietly and stealthily made our way to the biolab, taking care not to be discovered by the sponsor. Somebody's going to, attack the sponsor. They're gonna blow them up, and it's gonna blow up the wrong person, I guess, is what's actually gonna happen. That sounds kind of fucked up, but also epic.
Take off your clothes and lie down on that table over there.
Hirumi and I complied with Yugamu's instructions, stripping down to our backs to each other.
I have to let 2 boys see me naked? Gross. I might as well go the whole 9 yards and start making the O face now.
Come on, this is emergency. It's not like we've got any ulterior motives.
So says the pervert trying to sneak glances at my boobs.
Huh?
I'm gonna tell Mistress Tsubasa about this.
I wasn't looking. I didn't see anything.
You ready? Then let's do this. Oh, but first, some anesthetic.
Yugamu poked a syringe into my neck as I lay on the table. There was a sharp, prickling pain for a moment, and then my vision turned blurry. I began to feel lightheaded, and the credits show up.
You did it, Yugamu. You did it.
What the hell? Why are they still naked?
Great, now I'm damaged goods. On the bright side, this scar makes it look like I was in an epic sword fight or something. A scar on the back would have been a swordsman's shame.
Removing that thing from a living body was certainly different. I was out of my element. Anyway, better put your clothes on. The opening ceremony for the 4th round is about to begin.
Takumi's kind of ripped. He had abs and pecs. We quickly got dressed, hiding the large scars on our chests under our clothes. I guess he's been fighting for a while, so I guess he would get buff from fighting. And then
Good morning, people of Lost Defense Academy.
The 4th round of the invader hunt will now begin. gather at the Leisure Lounge so I can explain the rules. This is it. It's do or die time. Yugamu and I will go on ahead and tell the others about our plan. Come join us when you're ready, Takumi.
Yeah, I'll be right there. After parting ways with Darumi and Yugamu, I went back to my room and got changed. Once that was done, we all dashed to the Leisure Lounge. It was time for our showdown.
Finally! Although, what's with that getup of yours?
The sponsor seemed a little confused by my appearance. It was only natural since I was wearing the same thing they were. I stood before them in the suit that Hideko had retrieved at the cost of her life.
Takumi, why are you dressed like that? What's going on, Takumi?
Everyone else looked equally confused. That was the act they were supposed to be putting on. Hideko mentioned Pog.
I smell a big, fat rat. Is this your version of a taunt? Coming here in that suit can only mean one thing, am I right?
That depends on your response. I answered the sponsor in a calm, quiet voice. One question for you, sponsor. You've been hounding and pestering me ever since you showed up. Why?
I thought I told you before. It's 'cause you're the most entertaining one here. You're such a little goody-goody, which also makes you capable of the cruelest decisions. A pair of goody two-shoes would happily step into the most disgusting puddle of filth to protect someone if they could. I just knew you would provide top-class entertainment if I pushed you into a corner, and that's exactly what you did. Are your hands still stained with the blood of people you murdered in cold blood, serial killer Takumi?
Oh, I skipped a laugh. The sponsor's jarring laughter echoed throughout the room. Okay, now's the perfect time to act angry. I'm glad you were so entertained, and I hope you're ready for more. Let's see how funny you find this. Oh, wait, Mr. Sumino, what are you thinking? That's against the rules.
Down, Takumi, down. You can't be serious about this. Is that a knife? Don't do it, Takumi.
Everyone tried to stop me. Of course, this was all part of the act, too. I needed to make it seem like I was acting on my own, totally independent from the others. That was the scene we were trying to present to the bees hovering above. Let go! I've made up my mind. I have to do this. I shook off the pleas of the others. The sponsor has to pay for what they did. For making me kill other humans. Ah! I charged at the sponsor at full speed with a knife in my hand. The beast swooped towards me with a familiar cacophony of beating wings. Obviously, they meant to suck the blood of the rule breaker dry. But their stingers couldn't penetrate the suit I was wearing. I raised the knife. The suit could repel any cryptoglobin-based attacks, but was weak against physical attacks. Even a knife should be able to break through it.
You really didn't think this through, Takumi. Have you forgotten my other weapon?
The sponsor took out the remote control.
Sheesh!
Sheesh!
I was hoping you could entertain me for a while more before you broke. Alas, all good things must come to an end. So long, Takumi! Let's play again in our next lives!
The sponsor pressed the detonation button for the bomb in my body. Kaboom! But I wasn't the one who got blown up.
Darumi!
Instead, it was Darumi. Darumi and I will exchange the bombs in our bodies. When I violate the rules, the sponsor will press the button for my bomb. Darumi was just like, okay. When they do that, the one who actually explodes will be Darumi, who hasn't broken any rule at all. Right. That will fulfill the victory condition of this game. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. That's how we'll win.
The sponsor really honored that rule, though. They could just change it on the spot. Between the two of them, the sponsors have tampered with the rules of the hunt plenty already. That's true. The rules seem more like guidelines than anything else, but I have a feeling this one is set in stone. When I was laid up in bed before, the sponsor came to my room. I wish I could torture you myself, but alas, that would be against the rules. They sounded genuinely sad when they said that. So this is a rule even the sponsor, with all their authority, can't change. I think so. The moment they blow up Darumi instead of me, something will happen. I didn't know how, but the sponsor would be heavily punished. That would give us the opportunity we needed to beat them.
Hold up. You're talking like it's a given I'll get blown up in your place. Why's it gotta be me? It doesn't matter who does it, right? Couldn't you use, like, Emo or one of those other guys?
Hey!
No, you have to be the one. It absolutely has to be you. I've decided.
Yoo-hoo! And why's that?
Because you got to kiss Tsubasa before me.
So it's just a personal grudge? You're the normie who needs to blow up and die!
Why do you care? We'll bring you back with a revival-matic right away.
Of course I care! This mouth that kissed Lady Tsubasa's delicate lips will be destroyed!
Good, you homewrecker. Those lips are mine.
You're killing me, Takumi, but in a good way. That's the sort of high-handedness I'd expect from a successful leader.
That is actually so funny. I just thought Darumi would be down with it, but that is way funnier. Once I ascertained the bomb had gone off, I took off the suit and stormed towards the sponsor. That was against the rules. You broke the rules, sponsor.
Bring up Darumi when she didn't do anything at all. That's a grave violation. You killed Miss Mamiya. Yeah, give her back to us.
Huh? What the? You're back already? For a while, the sponsor said nothing as we surrounded and hurled accusations at them.
You really had me fooled.
Eventually, they let out a subdued sigh.
Darn it! I totally miscalculated. You switched the bombs in your bodies, huh? When I pressed the detonator, I ended up hurting Darumi without just cause. You're right. I've broken the rules of the game. Therefore...
Oh, okay, there we go.
That's it? No mortified denials, sloppy excuses, death pleas, nothing at all?
Huh?
I thought you'd bring out at least one last desperate gambit.
What am I supposed to do? Have you seen the state of my unbeatable weapons?
We followed the sponsor's glance to the ceiling.
Huh?
Are they just dead?
The bees are falling.
Oh, they're falling down.
Are they dead?
Those bees are like embodiments of the game itself. Since the game's over now, of course they're going to die too.
Ew, what a gross sound. It sounded like a poo-poo. One after another, the bees dropped to the ground. A poo-poo caca island. Finally, the last one fell, and they were all dead.
See? I have nothing to fight with now. Feel free to do whatever you want to me.
You're definitely not getting off easily. But before that, show us your true face and tell us who you really are.
They must be a zombie, right?
Or a monster that looks even more hideous.
I'm going to take your suit off now. Resist and you die, understand? What's the point in resisting now? Go ahead!
Gamu quickly and skillfully started removing the suit from the sponsor's body. Soon we would see the face of the person who's been tormenting us for days on end.
Open sesame!
Gamu tore the suit and helmet off from the sponsor in one breath. What? Everyone dumbfounded by the face that had been hiding beneath the suit. I couldn't believe it. It was him all this time? But how was it possible? So, that was, I was like, it's either Darumi or it's Aito, and Darumi was a part of the gang, so Aito made sense. I don't know if this is, like, really him, though. It might be. I don't really know. Aito, you're still alive?
Hello, Takumi. Guess my secret's out.
He was doing a voice. I was like, what the hell is that?
I was really hoping I could play the sponsor for a little while more.
No way! Aito?
Huh?
Don't tell me you're a zombie. Did his dead body revive somehow? No, his body is still secured in my room. He couldn't have come back from the dead. Then, is this someone disguised as Aito? I couldn't believe Aito Atsuki was standing before us again. But there was no mistaking his malicious presence. You're really the real Aito? It's been a while since we spoke face to face like this, hasn't it, Takumi? I am indeed Aito Atsuki in the flesh. Not the Aito Atsuki you know, though. I've come from another, slightly different world. My thoughts were thrown into confusion. How could Aito still be alive? How did he become the sponsor? And the second sponsor, how was he connected to the first? You look completely flabbergasted. Wouldn't you like to know who I really am? That goes without saying. Spit it out already. You have no right to remain silent. Just what kind of alternative universe did you come from? Why did you make Takumi do that to those people in the mansion? We surrounded Aito and bombarded him with questions. Calm down, everyone. Don't worry. I'll tell you anything you want to know. I was surprised he actually promised to answer our questions without leaving us hanging, except... I just have one condition. What is it? I'll only answer questions from Takumi, and we have to be alone. No answers if anyone else is there. What? Why do I have to be stuck somewhere alone with you? Is that a no? You really want to turn this offer down? It's the biggest chance you have to get information out of me, team leader. You've got a lot of nerve. You'd always squeeze that information out of you through various torture techniques. You're not much of a professional assassin if you can't tell torture won't work on someone like me, Yugamu. I've already made up my mind. I'll only talk when I'm alone with Takumi. You're still trying to toy with me at this stage. Why are you so obsessed with Takumi anyway? Why wouldn't I be mean to him? After all, you're the version of you that killed me, aren't you? I did kill Aito. Or so I thought. How could he be standing before me again now? Is it like, I wonder if it's like a weird thing. So, they did this in Mortal Kombat 11, where there was like two timelines. There was like a timeline where Takumi won. Or like, okay, I'll do it in the Mortal Kombat. There was like a timeline where Liu Kang won and got to control time. Then there was one where Shang Tsung won and got to control time. So I'm assuming this is something like that, where in one timeline Aito won, and he's able to go back in time, and then there's Takumi who won, or like something weird like that. I'm assuming. We'll see. So this is all about revenge. You even became the sponsor of the killing game too. Not really. But I just couldn't get over it, you know? How you offered to the other me like you were stamping... How you off the other me like you were stamping at a pest to be exterminated. Looking oh so righteous while you were at it. I wanted to make sure you came to terms with your true vile nature. Then you'd never feel inclined to act self-righteous again. How does it feel to be an even worse serial killer than me, Takumi? Just for that? You made me kill those people just for that. Now that's an expression better suited to a disgusting creature like you. Are you in utter anguish yet? I took over the killing game from the previous sponsor so I could see you looking tortured by guilt and desperation. The game may be over, but my fun has only just begun. Because now, it's your responsibility to interrogate me. I wanted to kill Aito again right there and then, to avenge my friends who died in the game. But I knew I couldn't.
We needed the information we had.
It's starting to smell more and more like the multiverse theory is true. This Ato came from another timeline, right?
Huh? Does that mean he knows how to travel between timelines?
Can we see Takimaru again if we go to another timeline?
If this Aito really did come from a different timeline, the information he held was priceless. We could solve our most immediate problems by learning how to travel between timelines from him. We wouldn't have to fight Dal Shah or struggle to get the escape pod started up. Nobody else needed to die. But to get that information...
Shall we have a little chat, Takumi? You have to tell me what I want to know first. Like the sensation you felt when you killed those people. The feeling of bathing in the warm blood of your victims. That squelching sound was so nice and satisfying, wasn't it? That moment, the faces of those people suddenly surfaced in my mind, clear as day. The faces of the people I had killed. My breathing quickened, and I broke out in a cold sweat. Ato really did have the potential to be the best assassin in the world. His ability to drive people into dead ends and make them wish they were dead with words alone was unparalleled. It's not so bad to be caught if I can get to see you looking like that. But I'm nowhere near done yet. Don't think you could get away from that ugly soul of yours for even a moment. I'll be sure to remind you of your sin from now on, every single day.
I could feel the strength leaving my body as Aito laughed at the top of his voice. And to think I thought I'd finally be able to relax after defeating the sponsor and ending the game. I was wrong. My real suffering was only just beginning. After killing Aito, he came back with a firm hand on my ankle, ready to drag me down into hell with him. My killing game wasn't over yet.
Damn!
It happened so quickly I barely knew what was going on. Tsubasa picked up the knife I had dropped and lunged forward, and slit Aito's throat with it.
Tsubasa!
Don't you dare bully Takumi. My sweet Takumi. Tsubasa. Anyone who dares to hurt him is going to have to answer to me.
Damn!
You, all of you are such ugly monsters.
Aito coughed up blood and collapsed to the ground, and within a few seconds he'd stopped breathing. Oh shit! Tsubasa! I ran over and held her in a tight embrace.
I'm sorry. We were supposed to ask him for more information. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't bear to see you in so much pain. No need to apologize, Tsubasa. If you hadn't jumped in, I'd have done the same thing.
3 cheers for Miss Kawana! The sponsor got what was coming to him, and it feels so good! Now they all are murderers for the murder house? True.
Vengeance for Takimaru! Someone like that doesn't deserve to live. I approve of anything Miss Tsubasa does. Besides, this is the perfect end to a killing game.
Perfect end?
Killing games just love to drag out the story as long as possible, and then suddenly drop the ending with you on zero fanfare. You know, without answering any of the subplots it was alluding to the whole time. It's not a real killing game these days if it doesn't end super abruptly. That's why this is the perfect end to our killing game. I'm here all day for it.
And so the invader hunt ended abruptly, in a perfect killing game style, 60 days after it began. As relieved as I was, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't bothered by the many unanswered questions it left behind. There was no time for us to run around trying to solve those mysteries now. The game was over, and that meant we had more important matters to deal with. With our eyes keenly focused on the prize of a true happy ending, we quickly moved towards our next objective.
Unfortunately, Aito Atsuki's cryptoglobin is not strong enough to power the pod.
Right. I didn't think it would be that easy. We had drained all the blood out of Aito's body and pumped it into the escape pod's fuel tank. But it still wasn't enough.
Even though he was so strong, Aito's cryptoglobin is totally useless.
If you really think about it, 80% of his strength came from those bees.
Speaking of the bees, I have analyzed their remains and discovered something. They're a type of combat organism or school invader, to use your name for them.
So those bees used to be human?
I hypothesize that the first sponsor found and attacked the combat organism factory. From there, they must have coerced the manufacturers into creating these bee-like units with enhanced powers and functionality.
But why did the bees die all at once when the sponsor broke the rules?
Perhaps it was because of a defined pact to prevent the sponsor from harming the participants without due cause.
Divine Poo Kaka Island.
A wish made to God, if you will. Do you not also offer something in return when making a wish to your God? I'll be a good girl, so please let Father's surgery be a success. Things like that. So in this case, I won't harm the players without due cause, so please grant these bees great strength. Sponsor, no. The people who built these bees made a wish like that. And God granted them that wish. So God really exists? A strong belief that he exists is the key. Divine blood grows in strength by binding itself to emotions, and the strongest feeling in this world is devotion.
God, you say? That scale's too grand for a little guy like me to comprehend. Just who was that first sponsor anyway?
They're still completely shrouded in mystery. Sorry guys if I hadn't killed Aito.
It wasn't your fault, Tsubasa. Nobody's trying to blame you for anything.
That's right. We're all really grateful for what you did. Mr. Tsubasa, can I comfort you with the longest, deepest kiss you've ever had? Can I? I really want to.
Let's just forget about Aito. The killing game's over now anyway. If the first sponsor was a zombie like we had theorized, it's still possible they could come back at some point. However, the bees that had been their strongest weapon were dead now. Without those bees, we could definitely take out the sponsor by ourselves. There was nothing to be afraid of anymore. What we need right now is more cryptoglobin to fully power the escape pod. And we have the perfect candidate who can provide us with that.
Right. The Squad Zero Commander, Dalsha.
We have to find a way to beat him and take his cryptoglobin. Commune, have you finished developing the poison that can help with that?
Who do you think I am? It was already done and tested a while ago. So we could beat Dalsha now. Indeed, so long as you proceed with caution.
I wonder if I have to do the fight again.
My poison will break down his invincible defense, but Dalsha will still be a formidable foe.
We have to come up with a foolproof strategy to beat him when he shows up at the academy, whenever that might be. After our meeting, we started preparing for our battle against Dalsha. And then when night fell... Debussy! And there, I finally got the fire started, everyone.
I cast fire.
We lit a bonfire in the schoolyard as a memorial for all our friends who had lost their lives in the invader hunt. Closing our eyes, we observed a moment of silence and mourning.
Shika, Moko, Kurata, Eva, our fight against the sponsor is finally over. Mother, may you rest in peace. Have no fear, my sister and I will be fine by ourselves. Sorry for making you ingest that poison, Kiyoshika. I hope this fire can ease some of your pain.
Thank you for protecting us, Mr. Yakushiji.
We're only alive because of you. Thank you for sacrificing yourself to save us, too, Shoma. Mistress Hideko, thanks for deigning...
What is it, deigning?
To hang out with someone like me. Thanks for being my friend.
Hideko, we did it. You protected us all. If Hideko hadn't set up that anti-sponsor alliance, we'd all have perished in the invader hunt. Not just her, Everyone else who died after her became lights of hope that guided the 8 of us to where we are now. We mourned the souls who had died in this game for many hours. But we knew we couldn't mourn forever. We still had a war to fight. All right, everyone. It's time to dry our tears and discuss what to do for our next battle. Press through the pain and look to the future. Everyone wiped their tears away and at my rallying call and looked up. We got some food and beverages from the cafeteria and began our war council. It was clear everyone was simply trying to put on a brave front at first, but as we ate and drank, we started to cheer up for real. Pretty soon, it was just like old times.
The way your festivals are held is truly intriguing. Such a different culture from ours.
Dance with me, commune. I'll teach you how we did it back in the Tokyo residential complex.
Dude, Nozomi also turned kind of annoying in this run too. The commune! She's still good though, but she did get kind of annoying.
Takumi,
she has some issues.
Let's dance till we drop. I'll teach you how to do the lambada.
The one with all those sensual hip movements? Yeah. Go dance with yourself.
Not gonna lie, I've never been to a party like this before. Mostly because I never get invited to cultural festivals or sports meets.
With me around, you'll never be shunned like that again. Let's hang out every day and talk about everything under the sun.
Brother dearest, I want to play with fireworks. Can we use the Gift-O-Matic to make some?
That's my brilliant little sister for you. We'll make the biggest and brightest firework display anyone's ever seen.
After that, we kept chatting about anything that came to our minds, never running out of topics for conversation. Some kept drinking and eating, others dozed off as they grew tired. We all had our fun in our own ways until late into the night. I opened my eyes to a blue sky unfurling in every direction.
Oh, that's right. Last night.
We talked until it was almost dawn, then we decided we wanted to see the sunrise together. It was so nice that I decided to lie down and apparently ended up dozing off. My foggy brain turned idle thoughts over in my head as I got up. I felt a strange presence behind me. Good morning. I quickly whirled around only to see something that made me doubt my eyes.
What the? Del Shah! Falling asleep all sprawled out in the open like this in the midst of a war. Not the most sensible idea.
How did Del Shah get into the school? What happened to the alarm? What's going on? I was completely overwhelmed with confusion.
Takumi, you're already up? Morning. Oh man, we overslept and missed the sunrise.
Del Shah! Excuse me, but what is this with his level of excitement first thing in the morning? Invader!
Invader alert! Wake up, everyone!
What's going on? How did you get through without tripping the alarm? Alarm? What are you talking about? As we were debating, the others showed up one by one.
How did Del Shah get into the school? Is the alarm down? It is likely he simply walked through the wall of fire. He is invincible by his very nature. As long as those flames remain undisturbed, the defense system will not detect anything. That's very educational and all, but why are you so familiar with the security system? Before defecting, I was the head of the intelligence department, in charge of analyzing the school's defenses. I'm shooketh. Little old shrine maiden over here was a former enemy.
You must be the maiden sage commune, who have fallen far from the light of God. I suppose you must have your reasons, but know that I will show no mercy to anyone who makes an enemy of me. You shall perish alongside these invaders. Damn it. I wasn't expecting to have to fight him like this. All that prep work was for nothing. Now we're going to be wiped out. Just as that thought went through my mind. 1 minute. That's all you get. Go and get yourself ready for battle. Do not disappoint me. With With that, Delshaw turned away and put some distance between us. Looks like we've been saved by his code of chivalry.
Huh?
He did mention he didn't like to do sneak attacks before, right? Fighting fair and square. I'm a fan.
Not so much when we're the ones about to fight him. We'll go with the strategy we discussed before. His cryptoglobin is what we need to finally escape this school. Once we got our infusers ready, the decisive battle began. Now let's see if we skip. Skip? Oh, I guess play the cutscene. Oh, I wonder if I'll have to do the fight. No, Kako and, skip the fight? Skip? Skip ahead? Would you like to skip this fight?
God of the planet.
Maybe it won't let me.
Hear my plea and lend me thy strength. Blood of my bond release! Blood of my bond release! It is I, the paragon of warfare, Delshaw. I have come.
Skip turbo.
Let us begin. Come and prepare to die.
I mean, this looks exactly the same as the other one.
Take care of his invincible defense. The rest of you stick to the plan.
Consider it done. I'll protect my little sister.
Our strategy is to make him step on that thing we rigged up yesterday, right?
This is a battle of wits, so kill your impulses and stay calm, everyone.
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit again. I already owned him once. No need to do it again.
It's time. Take this, old man.
This is poison gas.
The effect of the
I guess
poison
there's
will
new
take some
dialogue
time
because
to set
Commune
in.
is alive this
Fall
time.
back and regroup for now.
She is just like the Futaba of our team! Sheesh! Woo, looking cool, Takumi!
There was a poison that could work on me.
Don't turn tail and run just because you're invincible.
Never in these lives before.
I always fought
To die?
to
Yeah, I've heard
on the
this
battlefield of the fate of all.
Absolutely
Speed
not.
reading.
All we want,
Life and death are two sides of the same coin. For you to live, you must put your enemy to death. Now that the time has come, kill me to gain the...
Wow, wow, wow. Is, am I remembering wrong, but isn't that what Veshnis looked like too? Didn't she look like this dragon thing? Or did she look, I mean, she probably looked a little different, but she looked similar to that, right? No, she's the Death Knight. You're right. His son looks exactly like the dragon. That's what it was. I was gonna say, there's like one of the commanders who looks like this dragon.
So I've lost. The time of my destruction is upon, but I have no regrets. I die a warrior.
I still don't get it. Deep down, doesn't everyone want to keep on living?
In this world, sometimes death is more constructive than continuing to live. When I defied that woman, I despaired of dying in that...
Yeah, this is the same...
Thank you for fighting.
You could have massacred us if you'd opted for a sneak attack.
Yeah. I'm glad.
It was an honor.
Yeah, this is the
to
same
have
words.
you as my... Now...
Now this is gonna be different though.
Veshnis,
What the hell? The bomb didn't work?
Foolish old man. Why would you think to let these invaders live?
Vashnes, you're still alive.
I thought we blew you up with that bomb.
You really presumed I could be killed by your paltry weaponry?
You know what you will be killed by? Azure Strike, bitch.
Certainly, I was a little scratched up, but I have since made a full recovery, thanks to the blood of this old bag of bones.
Old man bag of bones, call me what you will. Little hot. Vashnes spit out her words angrily and crushed Dal Shah's remains underfoot.
Are you crazy? Stepping on your own ally like that?
Surely nothing I do now can be as crazy as what you have already done. I heard from that so-called sponsor about your little killing game.
The sponsor was leaking information about us to Vashnes?
The invader hunt. How dare you treat my adorable pets as targets for some mindless sport? Nevertheless, your indiscriminate killing spree has also given me some unexpected benefits.
Like what?
Solidarity, fostered by hate. You have angered so many people that my army has grown larger and more unified than before.
Damn, she's just zen this. Anger and hate are supreme.
We are the strongest we've ever been. All of us fueled by an intense hatred for you vile invaders. You, on the other hand, are dwindling in numbers. Our next attack will certainly end in your untimely demise. Just wait. The day will soon come when my army levels this school to the ground. And all of you with it.
That declaration, Vashnes turned her back on us. With no regard for us standing there dumbfounded, she calmly left. Well, Justin, I think you lied to me saying that I would finish this. To be fair, I did take that slight detour and did that other route. That other ending. I did do that. I guess. Yeah, but you just did the battle. I mean, no, that is true. I mean, it ended pretty fast. Our dim hope that this fight would be over once we defeated Dal Shah was thwarted by Vashnes' sudden reappearance. She would be leading her massive army in an all-out attack against the Academy soon. That fact plunged our hearts and minds into deep despair. There's only like a few minutes left I have of stream. This is probably going to take like 30, 40 minutes to finish out, huh? Because there's probably going to be like, you know, before the battle, the epilogue, and then probably, yeah, so, I guess you won't finish it till next time, yeah. So, I'll probably finish it, I probably have like an hour left or something, right? So I'll probably finish it and then start working on the other routes that we talked about. And just end it off here because, I mean, it's kind of cliffhangery, I guess. Will you be good to watch on Sunday this time? Or should I plan for a different day? Okay, sweet. Yeah, we'll do Sunday then. No work Monday either. Oh yeah, you lucky dog. You're a teacher, so you get MLK Day off. I'm pretty sure I have to work. I didn't hear anything about us getting the day off. So it's usually just government and school that gets it off. So okay. We'll come back on Sunday then. And hopefully finish this that day. And then yeah, we'll start doing more stuff. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Bobby, I don't know if you're still around, but thank you for showing up and hanging out. Hopefully you didn't get spoiled too much. If you're still here, I don't blame you if you left after knowing I was towards the end. Okay. We'll catch you guys on Sunday then. See ya. Press the wrong button.